Hey, 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 everyone. How's everyone doing? Happy 420, everyone. I made myself really small and made this stuff real big. So we'll see how well that works for today. All right, but yeah. Smoke them if you got them. You know what I mean? Happy 420, everyone. We're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna do some fun fabric today. I got this one. Zoom, zoom, zoom it on in. We're gonna zoom you in. All right, so we got this one, the classic leaves. Then we got, I already pre-washed them, so all the little junks out of them too. But got this one, which is really good. Let's see, I'll get you one that's facing upwards. There we go. Isn't that cool? And it's like, I like how it's like a little mandala about it. Super, super soft. Love that. And then this one, absolutely freaking love it. It is shiny. And then it is like a nice green. Really, really nice green. So, you know, that looks awesome. And then finally, I threw in one silly one. This is how you feel when you get high. Oh, hold on. You feel just like these little guys. Isn't that funny? It's like all these different little faces. All these like little different little faces and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that would be really fun. We'll make some stuff. I'm probably gonna make about 4 tote bags from start to finish. I got some webbing for one of the straps, and then the other 3 straps will be with the new straps. So they're all ready to go. And so I'm gonna zoom you out a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and start making a few tote bags. We're gonna be making the large size today. This is the large size, this is the small size. As you can see, there is a gap here between the two, which is 1, 2, 3 inches. So the big one, 3 inches bigger than the small one. Okay. And then the bottom of it is 2 inches. The bottom of this one's only 1 inch. That's what we're gonna do. Also, new strap alert. This is the next strap that's coming. That's a pretty cool one. I found that one today and I just couldn't turn it down. So what we're gonna do, or I'm gonna do, is cut some of these fabrics up a little bit, just to make them a little easier to work with. Because oftentimes, you know, you buy 2 or 3 yards of it at one time, you know? This one's probably my favorite. It's just very, very goofy and silly. And so, I'm gonna go ahead and fold this in half. And fold it in half again. These are all freshly washed and everything too. So they're ready to go, ready to be sold. We're gonna go ahead and make 4 of them today to celebrate 420, of course. And so hopefully you guys have a really good chill day today. I know I'm gonna have a good evening for sure. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you all are celebrating the holiday. This is one of my favorite holidays. It's actually my third favorite holiday. My first is Christmas, then Thanksgiving, then 420, then my birthday. And these tote bags will be available on the website or available. Also, this one, I forgot to mention, this one is a Japanese fabric. They just had like a rand. I don't know, it's gonna be hard to see on the camera there, but you can see that that's Japanese. So this is actually a Japanese fabric. And you can tell the instant that you see it, again, it's really hard to see on camera. And you zoom, 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 you zoom, you zoom, zoom, you in, zoom in. It's definitely cutesy little characters. You know, like little cute little characters, and it just repeats over, over and over and over again, just repeats the same pattern. I'm gonna zoom, zoom, zoom you out, zoom you out. And so that's, side one done. And we're gonna try to make all 4 bags today. And then if anyone in chat does want to buy one, then they will be able to buy one. And if not, then it will be for sale this weekend. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me just chop this little fabric up a little bit. With cotton, you can just rip it. And then I'm just gonna fold it in half. And I find the little center point. Then I can fold the outside pieces into the inside piece. And I've showed this on previous live streams before. Also, tell me if you like this view better. Do you like the 50-50 view better? Do you like this view better? Like, tell me ultimately what you like better, what you don't like. And, we'll get you accommodated, That's what I thought. Okay, we're going to do 2 small bags out of this one. Just because I do like this one a lot. And, it's just helpful to have different sizes. I went to 2 different dispensaries today. The first one took about 30 minutes. He's my big boy. So the first one took about 30 minutes and had about 8 cashiers, so they were doing good. They were pumping through people really easily. Man, I need new scissors badly. I can't cut through anything big anymore. There it is. I was supposed to say, I knew I had my other one. These scissors, when they're sharp, can cut through about 20 layers. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought, that it's more important for you to see this than to see this. Because, you're not here necessarily because of how beautiful I am, even though I'm sure you all think I'm beautiful, but, obviously you're here for the content. This one, again, we're going to give you the little zoom. Can you get them sharpened? I can get scissors sharpened. I will say this, they're never as good. No matter what. See, it's like really shiny too. I want to show that. It's like really shiny. Zoom, zoom, zoom you out. Okay. So, these will be 2 small ones. Super soft, but also shiny. So I figured perfect for the stoner out there because they will see it and be entertained by it because it's, you know, so shiny and cool, but, you know, it doesn't necessarily scream weed. Like, it doesn't say, oh, this is weed stuff. Now, of course, contrary to that is this stuff right here, which very much screams weed. If you didn't see this one when I started the stream, this one's very weed-based. And actually for this one, what we're going to do, we're going to lay it right here on the table and then fold it. How's that side? Is that side looking? You know what? This side's looking better. That has a nice line on it. As you can tell, I'm very busy on the sides and corners here. But yeah, I can get these scissors sharpened. I think the main thing I'm actually kind of doing right now is I was waiting for the scissors at Joann's to not be on sale, because then they'll have like a 50% off coupon. And so I can buy them, you know, essentially half price. And honestly, I mean, that's really the dream, right? Is to get some brand new scissors. But I still have one backup pair. I'm just being kind of cautious about using it, because right now it's like I can still kind of get away with using these ones. But if you'd like to donate to get me some new scissors, then you can go to linktree/Chris Collected, and I have a PayPal where you can send me tips, because I'm not a big enough YouTuber yet to be able to actually have tips in chat and stuff like that. Oops. Give me 1 minute as I prepare this little fabric. But yeah, I found a guy. So when I was working at Tuxedo Wholesaler, I was in charge of anything and everything that they could throw me in charge of, they would force me to be in charge of. And one of the things was we had probably 200 pairs of scissors. And right during COVID, all the supply lines were obviously like destroyed. And so they actually asked me, they're like, any chance you know how to find how to do scissor cutting? And I just looked it up online, found a guy, and he's just doing it out of his like garage, and was extremely nice, super nice guy. Told me, you know, come on back anytime you need some more. And so I don't work at that place anymore, but I could still call him up and get some scissors done. So there's that fabric. Looking fabulous, like a mandala effect around the thing, so that's awesome. Love that. Oh, you know what? Hold on 1 second. I gotta cut this little guy. Fold that in half, then fold that in half. I'm just folding things in half. You know, trying to get all my little corners all lined up. And sometimes I give it a little whip, you know? That will put it in shape that it's supposed to be in. And then I'm gonna do a big one out of this guy too. So we'll have 2 small ones, 2 big ones. Originally, I was gonna do all of this very, very stoned, and I was like, you know what? Let me do this more professionally and get really high afterwards. I was like, that's the new me. The old Chris, let me tell you what, I used to never go to work on 420. I have not worked on 420 in ever. This is my first year ever actually working on 420. Literally, like no joke. My first year ever actually working on 420. Every other year I was just like, nope, it's my holiday, bye. See you tomorrow. And they're like, oh, you sick? I was like, yeah, sick of being here, you know what I mean? Like, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And so, you know, or even college back in the day, I'd be like, I don't care if there was a quiz or a test, I'd be like, teacher, I got a holiday to go celebrate, and I will not be able to drive. But you know, new responsible Chris decided that it would be in my best interest to have fun afterwards. You know, more responsible. New responsible Chris. And so we got a big one too. Oh, it's just a weed holiday. So April 20th is the national holiday for smoking marijuana, is what it is. And so I bought a bunch of pot fabric to be able to celebrate that. You know, it's just a fun thing to do. Back in the day, I was like, as I said, it was way more part of my life. Nowadays, it's just kind of a fun novelty thing. You know, when I was a kid, that was the most rebellious thing you could do would be like a pothead. We'd be like, oh, you know, I'm so edgy and cool because I smoke weed. Now it's like, there's a dispensary on every corner, right? So it's like, they're not really, you know, you're not really the cool kid anymore. You're just kind of like, oh, whatever. Like when I went today, each line, so I went 2 different places, each line was like 50 people long, took about an hour for each place. One place was everything was 50% off. The other place was everything was on sale, but for like different amounts. Some of them were buy one, get one. Some of them were, you know, not like say 40. Actually, they had a lot of 42% off of that place is what they had off. And another place I went was all 50% off. Really, nowadays, it's just a holiday for sales. Realistically, nowadays, it's just a holiday for sale. The original, where it comes from, is actually, back in the day, there was a group of kids, and when they would finish high school would get out at around 3 o'clock. And they said, all right, everyone, let's meet up at 420 at the town fountain. Like, you you go to a town, they have like a little fountain, and it was like a little thing, and all the kids would meet up at 420, and then they would go hang out with each other. And so that's actually where it came from, and then they made something called the 420 Club, and, you know, we're doing what teenagers do, hanging out, going late at night and all this, and they were just like, yeah, we're the 420 Club. And then one of those people ended up actually like, because this is based in California, and one of them ended up working as like a television person and said on TV one time like, oh yeah, I'm part of the 420 Club, I smoke weed. And so that's like kind of the origins of it, is a bunch of high school kids that eventually became like, you know, TV producers and that kind of stuff. And so that's actually the origins of it. It was just a bunch of little kids hanging out, and then now it is a national holiday. It is literally, I mean, everyone that is involved in this kind of stuff, it's the big thing. There were billboards all over town for it. The places that I went all had like DJs that were performing. So you just have, you know, live music and live stuff just happening all day long. All right, so let's go ahead and scoot on over and get a few bags getting closer to get done. let's actually do this one. Oh no, you know what? Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. We needed one more. Small, small, big, small, okay. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, all right, so I need to make a few more. Yeah, so we gotta make 2 more out of this. This is a glow-in-the-dark jellyfish. Zoom you in there. This is glow-in-the-dark jellyfish. All of the white you see all glows in the dark. And so I think that'll be an appropriate thing for people that are into having a good time, that they're gonna love that. But you know, don't feel obligated. You can still definitely watch me, even if you don't partake or anything like that, you know. That's why I said I was gonna do this nice and sober, because it's like new Chris is not necessarily old Chris, you know. I'm not in my 20s no more. I can't. No voice? You can hear me, right? Yeah, back on. Yeah. Sometimes I think my lips just move without words coming out. I live alone for so long now that sometimes I just kind of like talk to myself and don't really think it through of like what I'm saying, you know? Let's do more of this one. Another one of these. Yeah, that'll go well with that. You see something cool? The place that I go to, that's actually how they mark how things cost. Because they can have like loose fabric. Like this was just 3 yards of fabric that they just had ripped, like tied up. And that's actually how they like price it. They put a little tag on it, and it could be black, it could be blue, it could be green, you know what I mean, whatever color, and that color determines the price. So that's actually how like because I mean, think about this, you have a company with 6,000-7,000 yards of fabric. How are you gonna remember what every single one costs, right? So they actually purposely go and have that little marking system. And so I was very happy to find this little fabric, and I need a small one. Nope, need to be a little bit bigger. Let's see here. There we go. Not as big as it is. All right. add 1 inch to it. All right, there we go. So now we have, and what I've done is I've folded this piece in half, and so now you have this as one piece, and then I did it again, so now you have 2 pieces on fold. On fold just means that it's literally folded in half. That's all it means. Doesn't really mean nothing fancy or nothing. It's just an easier way, because otherwise I would have to double the size of this pattern and then lay it out, right? This way I can cut half of, my snips are half, all right? You see what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about, anything that way. It's basically half the work. Granted, you do have to have sharper scissors to be able to do this. Good scissors. The little thing underneath of there I had to fix. Yeah, the only downside with this kind of thing is you do got to make sure all 4 layers are flat. Otherwise, you're going to end up hurting yourself there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's all out of the way. That's all out of the way. And so again, this is the other fabric. Zoom, 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 zoom you on in. That's the other one. That one's still the cutest freaking one. Such a cute fabric. Zoom out. And so now we're gonna scoot on over to the sewing machine and get these things all serged up. So let's go on a little scoots. We gotta scoot through my house, gotta scoot it around, gotta scoot my camera around. And then we're going to switch to solo mode. As I said before, my house is actually a giant sundial. So that comes from the window, a giant window that's that way. Make it nice and pretty for y'all. All right, let's get to sewing. Actually, just had a line break the other day, meaning that like one of my yarns here broke, and I was like, oh no. It took me like a half an hour to fix, so hopefully you don't mess up today. I had some poke today for lunch. What did y'all have? I figured I was out and about in town today, so I was like, I'm gonna get me a treat. go. Yeah, we're gonna start and finish these ones today up until the point of like putting straps and stuff like that in. I don't know if we're gonna go all the way to them being done, but we'll get there. We'll get close. Right. Okay, next we got to get the other one done. There's actually a second weed-based holiday. It is 710. Because 710 backwards spells oil. It's kind of like the difference between Memorial Day and President's Day. They both end up just being days for sales, you know what I mean? That's really what most of it is nowadays, just sales. Also, I love the freebie giveaways too. So I got like a new ashtray, I got a new lanyard, I got, you know, a new lighter, I got, you know, they just kind of hand you all kinds of free stuff. If you end up like this and something's like a cut, or that's the lovely thing about a serger. They're gonna cut right through it. And you end up with a perfect line. I love working with cotton just because it's how soft it is. Not bad. There we go, we're back. Oh, shit. Ooh, also, I should be getting my solar soon. I got a call from them today saying they want to schedule it for Monday. last one. Awesome. Boom, got a whole bunch of them. That's going scoots back, and we can put straps in these. So let's go for a scooty scoots. Let's go for a scoot scoots. Let's go for a scooty scoots. Let's go for a scoot scoot. Let's go for a scooty scooty. Yeah, Saturday's the market day. Ooh, Chick-fil-A and ham and cheese. Nice, nice. What'd you say? Maybe you could stuff some of them to have them stand. Ooh, you didn't see the stand last time. Here, 1 second. Let me show you something. I'm gonna zoom out for a second here. Give me 1 second. I got even better than that. Booyah! And see? This is what I have for tote bags now. And as you know, you can go either way. You can go either way with it. But yeah, that's what I have for tote bags now. And then it's not that heavy. But it does have a really sturdy bed. I'm gonna give you a scooty scoots. But I'm not opposed to stuffing 1 or 2 of them as well. All right, now we gotta stuff them. So we turn one of them inside out, or one of them, so the right side, and then stuff this one into the other one. We want to find those corners, well, the sides, I should say, not corners. Sides. Throw a little pin there for right now. Oh. Yeah, it was doing too much scooting there. Can you see the emojis on your screen when I push them? No, I cannot. I don't know what pushing an emoji even means. No, I don't think I can push. No, I don't know anything about pushing emojis. I'm gonna turn this one inside out. Look at the screen. And I'm looking at the screen. No, I guarantee you cannot force anything onto my screen. That's not going to be possible. Have set that up. So I know for a fact on YouTube, the only way to get emojis is if you join my channel, which I don't even have. Like, you have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can even do that. So I mean, whatever emoji you're trying to do is absolutely not going to do anything. Now, because you got to think about this is the internet, and not everyone is a nice person, right? Let's go back. You know what I mean? Not everyone's a nice person on the internet, right? So, YouTube has to be set up so that I'm in charge, not you, right? It's like you can't have it both ways, unfortunately. You know what? This one was actually supposed to be with the other one. She can see it? Huh? I sure cannot. Personally, I can't see it. Because you know what? I'm not looking at YouTube. I just thought about this. I'm not looking at YouTube right now. I'm looking at StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not looking at YouTube. I just thought about that. So if you are putting something on YouTube, I can't see it because I'm not looking at YouTube. Because YouTube for me has a delay, and so I don't actually look at it. I have to look at StreamYard, which is like the interface that I use. This one go together. That one and that one go together. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's better. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can read all the words that you're typing, but I cannot see any kind of emojis now. But thanks for typing in emojis. I appreciate it. I hope everyone loves the emojis that you're putting in. The more comments and more of that kind of stuff, the better. That means more people will be able to see my content and hopefully like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really close to 100. I'm at 94 subscribers right now, and I just need 6 more. So I'm hoping this Saturday will push me over the edge, and I'll finally get to 100. It's taken a year for me to get to this point. So trust me when I say I am ecstatic and trying to get to that 100, you know, so badly. Like, that's really the first huge milestone that says, hey, I'm here, I've arrived, I'm doing this, you know? The giveaway went really well. I got about 30 people just from that one giveaway. And I'll be doing giveaways for the rest of the year to try to get to 1,000, because the goal for the year is 1,000. Because that way, hopefully, I can at least have 10 people or more in my live streams. And that would be, you know, that's really the goal there. All right, so we have 2 small ones and now 2 big ones, okay? And you can kind of see the difference here in size. See, this one's an extra couple of inches. So now what we're going to do is take a few straps and put the straps in. Yeah, the giveaway was awesome. I went and got the yarn yesterday for it, and then I will be making them either this Saturday or this Sunday or this Monday. And then I'll be filming that, and then next Friday, I'll be doing it as like a video. So, you know, instead of watching actually, I think maybe next Thursday. I said Friday, but I think I meant Thursday. But basically, the next time I want off of a day, then I'll have that going. So now we just put that in there. I've been leaving it with like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch kind of like hanging out. It just gives it, I think, a little bit of strength, and this looks better. It's just my opinion. Oops. I did get some more of this today. Got about 5 yards of it. Probably gonna need a few more than that, but well, that's just for now. Now we gotta measure out our straps. Get them so they're nice and flat. Measure out the strap. Put in a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, a little Velcro in the middle wouldn't be bad. Of course, the other side to that coin is always, that's again, more money. So right now I have 100% kind of maxed out, because I mean, the price that I'm doing this is only $10. And so at this point, you know, we've kind of maxed out how much I can do for these at this price point. But I would love to do eventually an inner pocket. So you had a pocket inside of here, you know, that would be great. Like, that's one of the things I want to do. And then the other one I want to do would be zippered or Velcroed. Is the kind of the two that in the future that I would love to do. And I'm thinking about June, July, August, sometime in that range, coming out with like premium bags, you know, and that way they cost $25, but you then get a zipper on it, you get Velcro on it, you can get an inner pocket, you know, so you can hold your wallet and purse in there, that kind of stuff, right? So that way it becomes a functional like beach bag. Instead of being just you know, just a little city bag, it will be actually like a full out beach bag. And then I also want to do some crossbodies. So like, you know, what they call messenger bags. And do a few of those as well, just to kind of expand my inventory, but also to offer, you know, more products to the customer. That's one. Now we gotta do the same thing 3 more times. And yeah, as you can tell, I am getting a little bit faster at these. You know, when you do something so many times, you just get faster at it. But as you can see, it's still taking an hour to get just to this point. So this will be probably a 2-hour stream today. And again, that's just for 4 bags. You know what I mean? Like, these bags do take a lot of time to make. A lot of effort goes into it, and obviously the price point right now is not very high. So, you know, we're working on a budget. Like I had to give back one of the fabrics today because one of them was just a little too expensive. I liked it, but I was just like, I ain't gonna put a ring on it, as they say, because it was just a little bit too expensive. And that's okay. They can charge the, you know, the price they want for their fabric. I basically went to their discount. Like this one was actually in like the discount bin, and I was like, well, shoot. I was like, that looks like the premium fabrics, but it's not being charged a premium price. So I was like, shoot, that's the one I'm buying. Plus it just fit the theme so perfectly. That store, it's like, you know, I'm not a regular yet to the point where they don't know my name, but they're starting to know my name. Like like one of them was like, I've seen you here before. I was like, oh, I'm getting that status, huh? I was like, because some of them, when they walk in the door, they're like, hey, how you doing? Absolutely, the t-shirt and all of that. I mean, I would love to do that kind of stuff a little bit more in the future. If you remember in the beginning, that was the whole company, was going to be me making t-shirts and everything. But, you know, time's a cruel mistress, and I realized that, you know, it was going to take way too much time to make t-shirts, because if this takes an hour to do this, you can imagine the other, you know, a t-shirt's going to take even longer. T-shirts take me about 90 minutes to an hour to make one. Whereas clearly you can see right now, I'm making 4 or so every 2 hours. So, you know, double the speed. That's 2. Bigger ones, same straps. Yeah, I was doing the bigger ones and smaller ones at 2 different strap heights, and then honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do them all the same. Zoomies, just a little bit in. As I said earlier, I did get a new strap. This one, if you notice, it's an inch instead of an inch and a quarter. So it is slightly smaller, but was made by the same company, and so it's both of them are polyester braids. They're woven material. And so, you know, very high-end strap, realistically, like really nice. Oh man, I made some ladies a little upset today. So I was in the fabric store, right? And I walk in, and these ladies are grabbing this. They're literally were grabbing this, and I was like, oh, ladies, how much of that are you gonna get? And they were like, oh, I don't know. I was thinking about buying it, but I'm not gonna buy it today. And I was like, well, just so you know, it ain't gonna be here when you get back. I was like, she was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I was like, I'm about to buy like a lot of that stuff up. I was like, I'm using it for my tote bags, and they're like, oh, okay. They're like, well, you know, have good luck with that. And I was like, okay, thank you. Because, you know, the fabric communities were pretty nice people. They weren't like gonna cuss me out or nothing, you know? But I was very, very happy to like, it was still there, you know? And one of the people said, well, something that was like a really good saying. They said, you know, buy everything that you either need right now or would be sad if you couldn't buy it later. And that was what she said. She was like, if you can't buy it later, she's like, you'll be sad about it. And she was like, you might as well just buy it all right now. And so I did. I bought like, I have, what is that? I think it's 25 yards of this stuff now. I have 25 yards of it, which I use 4 inches, or technically 8 inches per bag. It's 4 inches like roughly per one. So yeah, I mean, you know, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. So I'll have another, you know, 100+ bags. Actually, really like 1,000+ bags, right? I'll be able to make, and I'll have that stuff still. And hopefully by then they will have bought more, or re-upped, and you know, get some more, so I can buy more eventually. And I did test a few of these out the other day just to make sure that, like, you know, the elastic was good on it and everything. And I've loved it. All right, that's 3. The last one. Getting rid of a little bit of trash. And then the last one, I wanted to do a different strap, just to kind of see what happens. I figured, why not, right? I mean, I'm the owner of the company. I can make the straps whatever the heck I want them to be. This is a webbing material which is typically used to make belts. Few more. Thank you. Cool. That's the last one. Let's go sew them on up. Let's do a scoot, scoots, a scooty, scooty, scoots, scooty, scooty, scoot, 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 scooty, scoot. That's the Scooty Scoot song. Excuse me about that. Also, look at these ones. I just started making these ones the other day. They're towels, but they're little micro ones. Because I upcycle as well. Oops. Because I upcycle as well. And so they're little towels. There was a big towel, and then I sew, fabric to it. I haven't done the top stitching on it or put the little, label and such in it, but we're getting there. Also, that is another thing that I wanted to kind of mention is I will be shortly, I'm thinking in May, I will be ordering some little tags that will go like right here in there. And so that way I'll have a brand, As I get bigger and bigger and want to, really grow, part of that is having a brand. All right, one down. And as you see, I just go over it multiple times is all I do. To kind of secure that strap in there. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Therefore, it probably has about 3 layers of stitching on it. And if it breaks after 3 layers of stitching, then I don't know what the heck you're doing to it. That's 2. Same thing here, I always double up my back stitch because I'm about to shove all of this through here, right? So it's like double, tripling stitch is not a bad idea. All right, last one. Oh, sorry about that. All right, that's 4 of them. One second, I gotta blow my nose, sorry about that. All right, so let's go back over and then we'll just turn that off, turn that off. Let's go ahead and scoot it, scoot it, scoot, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoot it, scoots. We gotta scoot it around. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good idea. That was definitely something that I missed out on. I didn't do that last time. I didn't bring any bowls. So if you actually look, see, I already went and found this. See, this bowl like perfectly fits in here, right? So it's like, now I have a little bowl that I'm gonna bring with me and be like, hey, that is how that works. And then the towels, the same thing. It's like, I'm kind of, oh my God, I made that one way too small. All right, we're not gonna do that one right now because that one's way too small. But yeah, definitely, that's definitely the goal there, is to bring stuff out. I also have 2 more acrylic stands that are 8.5 by 11, so I can put some information on it. So now we have the beginnings of our bag here. Bam. That's the other side. That's the inside. Boom. A bag. Boom, bag number 2. Good thing is this one, I'm gonna have one on display that has like some books and stuff in it. And maybe some cereal and stuff like that in it, so I can kind of show what it can hold, you know? Well, that's bag number 2. Too small. I made both of these too small. Okay. Yeah, everyone, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciated it. Happy 420 again if you do celebrate the holiday. If not, hey, happy Thursday to you. Any day can be a celebration if you love yourself. So this is what happens when you make the thing too small. It just makes it so much harder to get it out. You kind of have to go from the front to the back, to the front to the back, to the front to the back. Also, you can tell by just by the way I treat them that, you know, these are good, high quality bags. Ain't nothing messing up about them. Boom, another bag. Done. This one we're gonna need to take back to the sewing machine. Give me like 30 seconds. What I'm gonna do is sew a new little back stitch on here and then seam rip the old stuff out of there. And it'll just be too time consuming to scoot you guys on over because it's not gonna take me very long at all. Boom, I'm back. As you can see what I did, that's the original one and I just re-sewed it there. And so we're just gonna pick all of this stuff out. That way I can get this bag open. I've done this a couple times before where I just do it a little too much, you know? Because I am in a rush, always trying to get them done as quick as possible, right? So there we go. Now we have, even that's probably still too small, but it's okay. I really would love to get 3 to 4 fingers in there. And that was probably, originally it was a 1-finger opening, now it's like a 2-finger opening. But really, you want it to be 3 to 4. All right, last one. Oh, it's 4:32. We missed it. I was trying to say 4:20 today at 4:20, but that's all right. Little past due is no problem. So today we made 4 tote bags. I'm going to eventually, later on, I will press these and then sew that little hole closed. And then they will be done. They'll be done. So we got this glow in the dark with a weed inside. We got weed and the little people. We got little people with the green and then the beautiful green with the weed. So 4 brand new tote bags, almost ready for sale. Ready to be hung up and done up. So, man, my nose is still clogged up from that. My hair, look at my hair. Oh, look at my hair. All right. So, right here is fine. All right, so actually, you know what? We'll go here. Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer, subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media. This was my live stream on 4/20. And on Saturday, I will have a live market where you can buy these tote bags and all kinds of other cool stuff that I make. I also make digital streams, which you just watched a little piece of, and thank you so much for watching that. If you want to go and buy a tote bag, you can go to hofirugs.com or hit me up on Instagram. That's hofirugs on Instagram. I also have a link tree called linktree/Chris Collected. Thank you so much for watching. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and toke up when you can. I mean, create a safer world for everyone, huh? But thank you so much. Happy 420, y'all. I'm about to go get high. But yeah, thank y'all so much. I love y'all. This is the best job in the world. And look how good I am at making stuff. Look at this. Look how good I am at making stuff. And I got so much more to come, right? So much more awesome, awesome stuff. Even some more of this fabric left. So if you want a tote bag or a fabric bag or a little pencil bag or anything out of it, hit me up and I can get you that for you. Thank you so much. I accept custom orders, commissions for anything fabric based. That is bags, tote bags, placemats, even rugs and all kinds of amazing things. All right, I'm Chris Collected. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that's safe for everyone, or THC for short. I love y'all so much. Best audience in the world, and I'm the best designer in the world. You know it, you know I am, so you should like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to watch me play some Cyberpunk. Otherwise, on Tuesday, we will be, I don't even know. I'll be making something. Making something awesome. I'll be doing some rugs is what I'll be doing next week, because I've been doing tote bags the last couple, so we'll be doing back to rugs. But yeah, thank y'all so much. See ya. Happy 420. If you got them, smoke them. Bye, y'all. Happy 420!